Hi there, banner artist Natalie Lombard here again to show you what so many of you have asked me to teach, my sculpted fabric technique. Creating glorious cascades is a lot of fun when you know the fabric and how to work with it. In this short video, we'll touch only on the essentials. You'll find a useful chart of fabrics I recommend for banners in my book, Splendor in Worship, complete with color photographs for each step of sculpting. First, practice on fabric that has some body, but is not too stiff. I'm using 2 yards of metallic gold lame, all creases iron smooth. It's glorious to work with. Second, know the directional grains of fabric. This is the length of grain along the selvage edge. This is the width of grain. And here is the diagonal or bias of the fabric. Now observe, a fold along the length of grain is quite sturdy and can hold a narrow ridge. A fold across the width of grain is slightly more supple and forms a rounder and wider ridge. Now, see what a fold along the bias can do. It can bend. It is the most versatile for all your sculptings. Always pay attention to where you are in the grain of the fabric. Now, let's explore. Here I'm creating multiple ridges. I call the ridges mountains and the space between the ridges valleys. Now let's form a sweep. Most fun, watch how this rosette emerges as I gently twist the fabric round and round. To secure your wonderful formation, lift your practice piece onto backing material. Use any closely woven cotton fabric strong enough to support the sculpted formation. Use a long, fine needle with cotton thread to blend with the color of the sculpted fabric, but here I'm using red thread so you can see more clearly. The key here is to make tiny stitches, well spaced, all along the valleys of the sculpted fabric. Make your stitches so tiny they are practically invisible. And just enough stitches to hold the ridge in place. Maybe every 4 inches for long mountains, more frequently for each ridge in a rosette. Just enough to secure it to the backing fabric to hold the formations against the pull of gravity. The key is to have fun exploring, to observe your experiments, and to enjoy exploring some more. With just a little practice, you will be making glorious sculptings for your banner. This and all the other techniques for making glorious worship banners are available in my book, Splendor in Worship. Remember, this limited edition fine art resource is available only at my website, so do pick up your copy soon. I'm banner artist Natalie Lombard, wishing you all splendid banner making.